I am once again doubling down on the fact that Jurgen Klopp does not deserve these results. His players are letting him down completely. You can see that there's coaching there. Klopp has actually coached wins when Liverpool drew or lost games, and he does not deserve to go out like this. The moment they said that they're making a documentary, you could always imagine that this has potential of ending in a horrific way, because football is like that. Life is like that. Not everything has a happy ending. Not everything is a happy forever after. There's no such thing in football. There's no guarantees. Liverpool's title charge being ended by their biggest rivals, Everton, who lost one against Liverpool in 2010. Sean Dykes has given Everton their best days since Kevin Morales, because at this point he's working miracles, surviving in a relegation battle after they've been deducted 6 points by FFP and then further 2 points again, and he's still out of the relegation zone and he's still picking up wins, and comfortably so. So congratulations to Everton on that win. No allegations of cheating this time. Last night I insinuated that Liverpool always beat Everton, so it can't even really be a rivalry, but they proved me wrong this time. And the last time that Everton beat Liverpool was in 2010 and Mikel Arteta was on the pitch. How uncanny. Is it over? The real question now is it over for Liverpool? Is the quadruple gone? From the quadruple to a treble, from a possible treble to a possible double, from a possible double is now the league title, the last remaining trophy on offer. Is it completely off the table for Liverpool now? If we try to keep it factual and if we try to keep it very objective, they're actually 3 points off first place, right? Which is Arsenal, and they've played the same number of games. It's just that Man City, who are 1 point behind Liverpool, have 2 games in hand. Assuming that they win those 2 games in hand, Man City will be on 79 points. Now, that is 5 points more than Liverpool. And in this case, I do believe that City do not lose more than 5 points, or at least enough for Liverpool to catch up and actually jump them on the table. So if we say City, for example, if we're saying City will win the league and they are 5 points behind Liverpool, that means Man City will actually need to lose twice in their last 6 games, while Liverpool win all their games technically, or at least match City's results apart from the 2 extra wins, then they will win the league. For me, if you're asking for my personal opinion, I think it's done for Liverpool. Why? Because that was not even taking into account Arsenal. And the thing is, I do not think Liverpool can actually overcome both City and Arsenal in this case, because Arsenal have a healthy goal difference out of all these 3 teams, and Arsenal are 3 points ahead of Liverpool, same number of games played. So can Arsenal lose a game? Yes, but that would not be enough for Liverpool, because then they'd have to beat the remaining teams 6-0, 6-0, 6-0, 6-0 to catch up, right? If Arsenal also assuming that they win their games and then they end up on the same number of points. That also includes that maybe they have a draw, but Arsenal at least would need to lose 1 for Liverpool to at least match them on points. And that's assuming Liverpool win their game as well. So with that being said, I do not think Liverpool will actually jump both Man City and Arsenal from this position. Yes, City still have 2 games in hand, and at least I think they will win 1 at worst. In this case, I do think City will rival Arsenal for the final few games for the title. I just think the pressure has got to Liverpool. And I think this result has been coming. For example, Darwin Núñez has been missing chances the whole season, but Liverpool fans were sugarcoating it. They were not trying to really see it because it was not having a huge effect on the title, since they couldn't see it as Liverpool were top. Liverpool were progressing through the cup competitions. Is at least Darwin Núñez would be scoring in the Europa League and maybe the FA Cups and the Carabao Cups, but it was always coming because he has the worst conversion rate in Europe's top 5 leagues. Yesterday and the past few days we've been going in on Nicholas Jackson, but actually Darwin Núñez has been much worse than Nicholas Jackson and has missed way more open goals and guaranteed or high chances of XG goals than than Nicholas Jackson. So Darwin Núñez has always had this in him. It's just shown. I think now it's showing that it because it's crunch time and because everyone's eyes is on Liverpool, then now it's the pressure's really telling. And in this case, it was not sustainable. We've been saying it. McAllister had an amazing breakout season. He started at CDM and he's probably been Liverpool's best player. But I mean, besides from Van Dijk. But yesterday he made a mistake. He made the error that cost Liverpool their first goal, which just shows you that not every player can have a perfect season, even if they're having a very, very good one. And yeah, they know. I think Liverpool knows, because they've been in so many title races with Man City where they've lost out even by the odd point. They know that this is probably gone now. Realistically, this is gone. And that was the last opportunity to send Klopp off with a great trophy. One Premier League title in these Liverpool's best years, besides Man City's 115 charges. If those don't get verified and if City's not found guilty, is it good enough? Is it good enough? Because we know obviously they've had to compete with this machine of a team that's spent so much money, when Liverpool is a team that actually does not really truly invest in a lot of money. Yes, they've bought players like Darwin Núñez for 85 million. Bad decision. They've also bought Alisson and for 80 million and Van Dijk as well. That did turn around the team. They went and won every single trophy. That's amazing. But Klopp has been at Liverpool for so many years, and it looks like he'll only leave with one Champions League and one Premier League title. That is absolutely hurtful, considering that he would have finished second 3 times and he would have lost out on the Champions League in the final 2 other times. Or 3 if I'm not mistaken, unless that's with Borussia Dortmund. But that is absolutely heartbreaking. Liverpool just have a COVID PL title to show, and they didn't even get to celebrate it in front of their fans during the Klopp era. That is absolutely heartbreaking, and I think this season the players have let Jurgen Klopp down. Make no mistake about it, Liverpool's biggest asset was Jurgen Klopp. Klopp was actually their biggest and best asset, not Mo Salah, not Trent Alexander-Arnold, not Jordan Henderson. And it looks like Slot is being interviewed for the role since Xabi Alonso decided that he will stay at Bayer Leverkusen. I do not necessarily know too much about Slot. I know Feyenoord has been doing amazing in the Eredivisie and also in the Europa League and in the Conference League, but I do not know too much about him, and I do think this is probably a huge risk. But this is Liverpool's model, to go get a coach that is not a big name, probably maybe underrated, and give him the platform to do the things. They were also linked to the sporting manager as well, again, who's doing amazing at the Portugal League. And I still think managers like Roberto De Zerbi for me are amazing, but maybe he does not fit Liverpool's style and Liverpool's model. But it's okay, we'll see. Is this the beginning then of the end for Liverpool? Will they also go through a huge period of adjustment like Man United now and Chelsea, who are suffering? But we will see. So far, all I know is that it's probably over for Liverpool and the Premier League title this season, unfortunately. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
It's 2-0. It's 2-0, you absolute bunch of clueless clowns! 2-0! Unchallenged header at the back post! Don't even talk to me about our centre-backs! Why is he smiling? Klopp is smirking! He's actually smirking on the sideline! What am I looking at?